My name's Andrew Foray, and I'm here with
Ray-Sean Hibbert.
Ray-Sean Hibbert. Alright, we're going around the school. We're going to get a feel what the student body knows about biology. Number one topic, making babies. What does it take to make a baby?
Sex.
Sex. 3 letters, 1 great time.
Rob Russell, next president of the United States.
Get down on this hairy balls, or why don't you jump right in? It's a cross party right up in here. Why don't you lick on this big jug? How you doing, Alex Anderson? Scott Cooper, Chop Boy Wonder.
My name's Andrew Foray, and I'm here with Stuart.
Hello guys, I'm here with Rob Russell. This is Andrew Blatnick.
Hi boys, where do babies come from?
We want to know, you want to know, they want to know. Let's figure this out together. What's your best guess of where babies come from?
The vagina.
The vagina.
How does a woman's vagina, preferably?
I definitely was not playing.
You lost that love and feeling.
So you want to get
Axel,
Axel.
what do you know about baby
What do you
making?
know about baby making?
Baby, what?
Baby making.
Are you talking about like baby dolls that are plastic?
No, where do babies come
Like
from?
making a baby.
Babies traditionally come from the stork, where it is bundled up in a white diaper and carried on the stork's long snout so as to avoid any falling from high altitudes and dying.
Vagina, and then baby the egg makes its wing and attaches to the wall.
So, where do babies come from, to the best of your knowledge? Females.
The Spartans, however, if you were born left-handed, they would take the child up to the top of the highest rock outside of Sparta and throw the child off to its death.
Oh, God.
The reason is that they have the Greek phalanx, and if you were left-handed, you would use your left hand to stab with the spear rather than the right hand with the shield, and that would put a chink in the phalanx line. Babies.
I'm going to learn from you, you're going to learn from me. And we're going to just be great at making babies. That's pretty much how it's going to end up is.
So how many are you trying to have?
At least 8.
You got issues.
Before I graduate high school. Give me some info.
There's a lot of thrusting.
By which party member?
Both.
Also have been alleged to come from what we call pumpkin patches, where they are grown from weeds that grow into large orange shiny objects, but along the way small legs and arms appear to, what's the correct word, erect themselves from the orange pumpkin with a green topped head.
Just want to get right in there, do the business, get out. Quick and easy. What does it take? Well, it takes... Is this funny to you? Maturity at its finest. So
Sex? Yeah. It's fun.
As much detail as possible.
their mothers.
Oh goodness. I know that the penis goes into the vagina.
Do you have the thunder down under? Are you larger in charge?
I'm not one to boast, but I got the goods.
So let's get into processes. You know the baby grows in the womb. What else goes down inside the womb? What's happening in there?
Baby's growing.
Baby's growing.
Alright, what?
So we're talking open loop.
Yes, Jordan, look at yourself.
How you gonna tell me to look at myself and you got one right here?
No, that's just a small elephant I ate yesterday.
I'll call it something else, but the biological term is called a penis.
So you have a nickname for your penis, is that what you're
Yeah, you know.
Yes.
Where do babies come from?
Mommies and daddies.
Moms and dads. What's the biological processes, to the best of your knowledge, about where they come from?
Well, this is really awkward doing this in the hallway with all these people.
That's what she said.
What the follicle stimulating hormone is.
Are you angry right now during this interview?
This is awkward.
Are we making you mad?
No.
Are you embarrassed? Abashed? You're embarrassed.
I'm ashamed.
Your face is quite red. So you're not mad. When was the last time you were angry?
A couple of seconds ago.
A couple of seconds ago. Was your FSH hormones being released a couple of seconds ago?
What did you just say?
Are your FSH hormones being released a couple of seconds ago?
Yes.
So your last menstrual cycle was a couple of seconds ago.
Are you currently releasing FSH hormones? No? It's a yes or no question. Yes. You seem a little bit angry. Are you angry?
No, I'm not angry.
Are you sure? You seem like you're getting really angry.
No, I'm thinking you are angry.
I mean, do you want to hit me right now? FSH hormones.
Do what?
What do you know about FSH hormones?
I believe they inject those into beef now to improve the quality.
Are you angry right now?
I'm sorry?
Are you angry?
I am quite angry. I have anger issues.
Are you releasing FSH hormones right now?
I try my hardest not to. I gave that up years ago when I became a teacher.
Why, hello. I didn't see you there. Last week, I received a message from one of my viewers stating that he didn't know much about the reproductive system and would like to learn some more about it. Well, I took his message to heart and created an entire lesson plan on the human reproductive system. This is for you, Thunder Thigh 69. I'll just say, the penis, or the male reproductive system. Alright, we're going to talk about the male reproductive system first. Probably the most well-known organ of the male reproductive system is the penis. Now the penis's function is very simple. It's a medium through which waste materials such as pee and semen can travel through during sexual intercourse. Now the penis is filled with erectile tissue that, during sexual arousal, will become filled with blood and hard and stiff. Alright, now the testicles provide two very important functions for the male. One of them is that they release sexual hormones, such as testosterone, and they also create the sperm, that is a key part of reproduction and fertilization. Now, the sperm, once it's created in the testicle, which takes about 70 days, is going to go to the epididymis, which will add protein to the sperm to make it swimmable and get to the egg fast enough. Now, once that's done, it's going to travel through the vas deferens, and through the prostate and seminal vesicles, which will add nutrition and other proteins to make the semen and sperm viable during sexual reproduction. All this will travel through the urethra, in the penis, and go into the vagina during copulation. Alright, next we're going to talk about female reproduction. First and foremost is the vagina. It is the repository for sperm and semen during copulation, and is the last leg of the journey on the baby's exit from the womb. Next, we have the cervix, which can dilate up to 10 centimeters to help assist during the birth. Next, we have the uterus, which is where the baby, once the egg has attached to the wall, will grow and develop. Should an egg not be fertilized, then the lining that lines the uterus during menstruation will be shed, and is the source of blood for a woman's period. Next, we have the ovaries. Now, when a woman is born, she is born with all the eggs she will ever have, which can be up to 400,000. Once a month, one of these eggs is chosen and turned into a follicle. It will develop into the follicle, which is just an egg surrounded by supporting cells that will provide nutrition and support for it. Now, once the egg is released into the oviduct, which is the passageway between the ovary and the uterus, the corpus luteum is what's left behind, and it can provide chemical signals to help the egg travel through the oviduct and into the uterus. It's not enough to know about the sexual reproductive systems themselves. We also have to know about the formation of the individual sex cells, or gametes, in both the males and females. In females, the eggs are formed through a process known as oogenesis, while in males, the sperm is produced via spermatogonia. Now, both of these processes are types of meiosis, which is a specialized kind of cell division, similar to mitosis, but when the cell divides, you end up with 4 haploid cells in sex cells during meiosis, and 2 diploid cells with mitosis. Now, the reason for this is that, so when the sperm and egg combine during fertilization, you get 23 plus 23, which equals 46, which is a full set of complementary chromosomes. Now, one of the differences between meiosis and mitosis is that meiosis allows for a lot of genetic variation. One such example is that when the chromosomes line up to split during anaphase, they can pair up with any one of the chromosomes also located, so that this can allow for many different kinds of combination of chromosomes to be in the resulting cells. Another source of genetic variation is crossing over. This is when different strands of the chromosomes can be cut out and put into a different chromosome and vice versa, so that each chromosome may have genetic material from different chromosomes to allow for different genetic variation. Alright, so now we're going to talk about the actual process of fertilization. What happens after the sperm enters the womb? Well, hundreds of millions of sperm are going to be swimming inside here with one common goal, to reach and fertilize the egg. The sperm is going to swim up through here into the oviduct, where the egg, which will, if it's during ovulation, will be in the oviduct. Once the sperm reaches the egg, the acrosome, which is the head of the sperm, is going to release enzymes to break down the outer jelly-like coating of the egg. It's then going to enter and release genetic material into the egg, at which point the egg will harden and will not allow any other sperm to enter the egg. The egg will continue down the oviduct into the uterus and attach to the wall of the uterus. Now, shortly after the sperm enters, the cell is going to undergo a rapid division, known as cleavage. Alright, now it's going to form a blastula, and when that blastula folds in on itself, it's going to form the gastrula. Now, the gastrula is what's going to form the 3 tissue layers. You're going to have the endoderm, which is the lining of the organs, such as the lungs and the pancreas. You're going to have the mesoderm, which are your muscles and your bones. And then you're going to have your ectoderm, which are the skin and nervous system workings. And what it's going to do is going to continue to develop and grow. It's going to have a placenta, which is going to provide the baby with oxygen, nutrients, a way to take out its waste, etc. And after approximately 40 weeks of growing and developing in the womb, the baby's going to be ready to deliver. The woman's going to start going into labor, alright? She's going to start having contractions. The muscle of the uterus is going to start pushing down on the cervix, which will make it dilate up to 10 centimeters. The baby's going to start coming through. It's a very, very lengthy process, often 12 to 18 hours maybe. It's going to continue through the vagina, and hopefully it's going to come out head first, and it's going to come on out. Now, after birth, which is after the birth, is the removal of the placenta through the vagina, which takes about an hour or so. And after all this, you hopefully have a happy, healthy baby. That's where babies come from, folks. This has been Rob Russell.
So, Mr. Sark, what do you know about biology? Just go in detail about biology. Go.
What is biology?
I feel like you're drawing a blank now.
Oh, glasses are coming.
It's just not coming to me.
Okay, Mr. Sark, where do babies come from?
Well, I've told my children that, well, they just think, you kind of go to the hospital, and at the hospital, you can kind of choose, you can kind of pick one out, and you bring home the one you pick out. And we told Caleb a couple times that we think we got the wrong one. Okay, but it's okay. He's all right. He's not too mentally deranged as a result, but he should be okay. Maybe, you know what? As long as he can pay for his own therapy when he's older, we know we've been successful as a parent. Okay? But babies, where do they come from? Well, thing. What's a good way to explain how babies come?
Valley tubes.
Well, when a man and a woman
oviduct.
really like each other.
We're gonna stop.
What is the process of human reproduction?
Process?
It's called sex.
Do you want to go to sex? S-E-X, sex.
Good.
Let's talk about
So let's talk about it. That's right.
Let's talk about gastrulation and the process of that.
it. And then the blast shield. Talk about the formation of the blast shield.
No, this is the ones that I always have to go and look at my notes again every time, you know, when I get to this. All right, Alex, had enough.
Signing off.
Signing off, writing a test. Bye-bye.